Hi, Ghost by DeSign. This is me, Cassie. Sorry. I just want to tell you that Kristen Cook and Kendra is a really good role model, and Paris Hilton might be a little bit loose, but I would like to be my own role model. I know that I would want my kids to have sex when they're 18 or older, because when you start to mature, you want them to gradually grow into a person, as a person. I know that people always staring at me and saying and looking and thinking that I'm loose sometimes. It just, I'm not used to this American weather. It's just like really humid, but where I come from, it's dry heat, you know. And I have to wear less clothes because it's like steaming hot. And some people don't understand this. And some people think I'm also not a virgin, but I am. Well, I was a couple of days ago because I had to prove to the people that I am a virgin. So I took the exam at the ER because I was dehydrated, and they thought it was a urinary tract infection. So I went in, and this nice nurse was okay, and she was really nice, but this other nurse was kind of mean, and I didn't care that she laughed at me when I was screaming and when I was bleeding because I lost my virginity. But she was like, haha, oh my god, I punctured you. It was really inappropriate of her to do that. But at least I do appreciate the doctor that told her not to do that. I don't know where she is, but I hope she hears me out. Thank you very much, doctor. I'm sorry I can't remember your name, but it was really traumatic for me because I was losing H2O, and I really need H2O. Sometimes when I'm here in America, I drink soda, and sometimes we forget water to drink because there's a lot of sugar in it. Sorry. It's okay to have an abortion, to be pregnant as well, but you have to be more mature and know the consequences. If you want to have a baby, try to talk to someone that actually had a baby at a young age. If you want to go into giving birth at a young age. If you want to have sex, talk to older woman that's not your mom, but maybe a role model. Or maybe if you talked to your uncle, maybe he might be more of a man point of view about sex. When a guy has sex really quickly, that means they don't care and they just want to masturbate with you sometimes. But if he appreciates you, he would wait a long time. And when you wait for sex a long time, it's more pleasurable. Some people think if you have sex with plenty of people, that you're more experienced and it's more pleasurable, but it's not. It's the opposite. It's just fucking. It's like porn stars and rapists. They're only having sex with someone because they're trying to reenact the first time because it wasn't pleasurable, or they didn't have an orgasm, or they couldn't come. But it was really different to come in America the first time. I didn't know any English. It was really hard to struggle, and I'm not sure of the American customs somehow, even though I've been here a little bit longer than other countries that I've been. My mom works for the USAID, Brenda Doe, and she adopted me, Rachel, Cassie, and Alicia. I'm Cassie. I'm the middleest. When you have an older sibling, it's more of an example or role model of what you should and should not do in a relationship. Or maybe if you have a parent, that would be a relationship, and if you're a single person. Sometimes when people are into sex, there are the had something traumatic. It might not be as big as traumatic, but it could also be a little bit traumatic for themselves. And they go into sex thinking that they could forget their emotional thoughts and feelings. I know that example for a fact because my older sister was very, very loose. I was abused and so were my sisters. And my older sister, maybe she had a more great deal of remembering it. I do too remember it, but it was also my blackout. I was completely depressed for a long time, and I tried to kill myself plenty of times. Sometimes with sleeping pills, or hanging myself, cutting myself. I wasn't trying to strive for attention, but I just wanted to block all the pain that I was feeling because I saw my sisters get abused and pushed, and I couldn't even do a shit about it. I'm sorry about the language, but it's just how people are. In America, it's like they're gradually trying to understand people's thoughts and feelings about suicide, sex, and depression and depressant medication. It's just, it's getting there, but at least it's not as forbidden maybe as in other countries. I also traveled to Peru, Bangladesh, also then Egypt. When I was in Egypt, I had to blend in with the culture. I was also in a private British school. So I changed my accent because I wanted to fit in. I had like a Spanish and American accent there. But what's good about the American school is that Miss Isley, my learning disability teacher, Miss Isley, she helped me motivate myself into a better education. And the British system is like they teach young people how to study at a young age and how to do cursive, how to do algebra, and etc., because they want them to strive. In the British schools, sometimes, I guess it's a bit of a job role at the British school because it's like if you are well educated and good at your studies and things, you get to have a great career in the UK or in Europe, anywhere. But I guess it was also pretty bad because I was also made fun of being American, and I was the only American in the class. I also had friends there that were really nice about me. To me, sorry. But they had to move because of the parents' job in Egypt, and they don't. Anyways, it's just sometimes hard to fit in culturally and religiously because there's always going to be people that saying that's not right or that's rude or that's improper. But you should always say, "Oh, I'm sorry if I offended you, but that's how I just grew up." I know that I would want my kids to have sex when they're 18 or older because it helps them develop their minds and mature into a person they like or as a person they want to be. I'm sort of religious. I'm not strictly Catholic, but I'm religious. I'm open to different cultures, different languages, different customs. I also like to watch African news, African music, Dutch music, Hispanic music, let's see, Russian TV, Dutch TV, Spanish TV. It's really hard to get African TV because it's like not in the region but stuff. But I also like to learn other cultures. I have been around so many different cultures and religious that I do like to sit at the immigrant table at high school. I didn't really understand the Gothic culture and stuff because they're always so sad and sad they're perceived to be. But I also hated the Gothic culture because nothing abusive ever happened to them. They just want to be outgoing, just like standing out. It's kind of like the popular people be popular because they want to fit in, but Gothic people are just doing the same thing as the popular Bobby in the class. They just want to fit in, and they want to also stand out in a way. So I was much more open and talkative to people that are from different countries and cultures and religions, because I can understand them at an emotional level, and I could accept it much better than American culture and comedy. I just hope you guys are doing well, and I hope you're doing okay. Sorry. Bye, Girls by DeSign. Thank you.